Integrity looks good.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face. Said the take was 10K. But it was 30. Big difference on 40% of
Hello.
10 versus
I
30.
am satisfied to see that you survived
You
your
wanted
most
4K.
recent sleep
You got
cycle.
4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I have. The last thing I need is another Austin rate gig. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but... Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks.
Assuming we are using the same abbreviation, I must disagree. I find this neither restful nor...
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow- Right? History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Elutra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't
On
even
the
try
right,
to rip me
got
off.
Bradley from
I
the
know
Trade
value
Authority.
when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken light, since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience? For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and Essentially. But I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and... Should I die, all of my knowledge, he holds the trigger. But we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of... It's why he's the boss. Of course. I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage. Now, let me get you set up. Thanks to advanced modifications even Nugent would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm modification. Is the interview over now? Can we get... The perfect segue into my... Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time. Oh, you know, smuggling, piracy, taking things that aren't yours. Nothing that should keep you up at night. If Neva's chosen wisely, Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to...
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
Sir, other new recruits. So, now that we are all here, the two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself... All right, let's get... When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one... You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before... Of course we have rules. If you think the Crimson Fleet was built on a lawless dream, our influence... Our money, our respect comes from meticulous planning, and every last soul in the fleet... That is why you need to learn to place the fleet. Boss. Good.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last...
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going in.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You think by now you would have given up on that guy?
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent...
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov, with Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find. What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on? Make no mistake, you are being tested all the time. Every job you take And Neva? Well, she's just waiting for you. Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks? Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for... well, it has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to... Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's Legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a... Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And not a lot of facts. Some of us.
When we get our hands on Crix's Legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than it. You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full... And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have the manpower to push those pendejos right back to Jemison. If we have Crix's... Listen to the words that I am saying. You will find that out in due time, provided you're willing to put in the work. Not...
Strange words coming from a pirate. You steal what is not yours because it is easy, no? But perhaps.
Sounds like someone wants to get down to... Okay, enough discussion. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook.
I always thought the leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one as a pet. Imagine having your own Terramoth.
Need something?
Always ask for a bigger cut. It's all about making those credits.
You might think it's funny. Royalty's big. You looking to start something?
You want to survive? My gear may not be bulletproof, but it's damn near close. What, me? Nah, not anymore. When it comes to... my friends like to say I'd have better luck talking someone to death than Yep, my talents are best suited for making protective gear. Helmets, vest? Well, only the best tactical gear to protect your ass this side. Metal plated for when you're up against bullets. Leather, for those... all made by yours truly, of course, except for a... The right gear would be the difference between life or death. See ya.
Alright, need something? These materials don't sell themselves. It's a general store, which means mostly junk that no one else wants. Raw materials. I don't do small talk. You want to do business? We'll do. This better be. Oh, bye, I guess. I hope you act fine. Not like I have any. We're done here? Great.
I've got what you need. Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. Everyone up. Take a look around, genius. But just in case I need to spell it out for you. Hey, if you want to pour credits into... I carry most of the standard hardware, you know. Occasionally. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined... Oh, we all have trust. A little advice, Sadiqi? You bleed for the fleet. The fleet bleed. Anyone who says otherwise is either Well... most people just glaze over and learn the hard way. I'd argue Boggs got me beat as far as customer bring. A good gun's what makes all the difference out there sometimes. And for some... weapons of all shapes and sizes. Ammo too of them. I bet I have... Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
You don't steal from your own. Not unless you want the whole station on your ass.
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks.
I hope you came
fully
with creds.
expect you would find
I was
them
raised
missing
fleet.
when we leave.
My mama joined up when I was 12. She was a... We'd always lived comfortably, but she took the offer to join when a job almost went south. She figured if anything ever happened to her, it'd guarantee I'd... Hell no. The two things I don't want in this life? A real boss and customers that I can't shoot. Dell lets me do what I want to here, as long as he knows I sell what I want, I work when I want, I do what I want. Not quite. I still lost. She could have surrendered, but she'd rather die than be caged up for the time she'd have to. I've come to respect her decision to go down fighting, but I'll never forgive those. I sell a little bit of everything, but only if it's hard to find. And only neuroamps, a few unique resources, anything that's rare and in high. Always a pleasure.
Sharks are too scared to take the key. Because it ain't no fun when... First time visiting the infirmary. Try not to get into too many bar fights. I'm trying to save my dwindling supplies for... I've done my time, but thanks to a malpractice suit, I've officially... Don't let that worry you. I'm still just as good, if not better. That's what they all say, until they stumble. So here's what's what. You need med packs, curatives, preventatives, I've got you covered. At least as long as my current... You need enhancers, legal or illegal? In the fleet, someone has to do it, so it may as well be me. This way, I've got a good idea of who's on what and how. If they come in for any real medical treatment, I know exactly what... Hopefully, that won't be... Now, if you don't need anything else, I've got a particularly annoying... Now there's an offer I didn't expect. If you really want to help, I'm looking for someone who can handle themselves in a public setting, as in someone who knows how to get the job done. That's not going to help. That ship was full of things like cots, flu shots, and children's vitamins. And I can't exactly plug a bullet wound with an ashtach. Well, you'd be one of the... I politely requested a list of supplies from Gennady Aton at the clinic and was told that I think he's back on Aurora and he's upcharging me to pay for it. And if there's one thing I'm not going to do is subsidize. I want you to make sure he delivers my supplies for the price we agreed on, but... Oh, we will. But this way I'm guaranteed the highest quality supplies from one of the best medical facilities in this... Plus, if Gennady does what he's supposed to do, he'll cover our track. We'll see. Talk is one thing. A bullshit one, yeah? Gennady claims prices have gone up for the clinic as a whole. He says if I want cheaper goods, I'm going to have to find another supplier. But I'm not turning to some third-rate doc selling meds out of their space truck. Gennady and I had a deal. Oh yeah, the funny thing is, he's the poster boy for upstate, top of the class at nursing school, did volunteer work in backwater settlements, Nobody knows he did it all zoned out of his mind. He said he got clean when he joined the clinic, but now You'd think most of the injuries I treat are from run-ins with security or a civil, but I'd say at least half are just life on the key. Brawls, at least it keeps me busy. Try not to die out there.
Yeah?
What are you? Piracy missions are always a healthy source of income. We have contacts throughout the settled systems that require. Smuggling requires a bit of subterfuge since we'll be loading. If you want to make that delivery without getting caught, you'll need shielded cargo space to accommodate. Speak to Jazz about that. She'll be more than happy to set you. You don't know? Well, shielded cargo space is it's made to fool the UC and Freestar Ranger scanners that are used. Good, because I do hate. I'm constantly scanning. You'll be given a target ship transport in the system. Just be sure you have the cargo space. You'll get a location with the target good. We don't care how you get caught. Be seeing you.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call professional courtesy.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Rook?
I like my weapons like I like my coffee.
If you got any spare creds, you just...
Get lost. I'm trying to get ready for the job. You should do the same.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die.
As long as you put the fleet first, you won't have it.
So, looks like we... Once again, like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? Oh. Neva's mine, so don't be getting... She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just... There's no one better to have your back. Neva's the only one who calls me that. To you and everyone else, it's just plain... It may not be wider, but it's not on the books. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So, we got the best selection in the settled systems. No. You buy from me. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your just let me know when you want to talk business. Truth is, the fleet... Of course, I wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on. Delgado plucked me out of space and brought me to the key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after... Serious enough that you don't have a chance in hell? Neva's got a fire in her. The kind you only see in an engine. She doesn't half-ass a damn thing, and I... Sure. It's not like I'm busy keeping this... Shop's always...
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Seems like a different time.
We call UCC staff sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the decades has...
Bulk grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrow logo and I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Captain, greetings. Captain, it is... I will accept any and... Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future. Sure.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
What can I help you with?
Landing struts primed. Retros firing.
Hello, Captain.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time.
I'm not taking anyone's side. All I am doing is watching the both of you and waiting for one of you to do something stupid. Yeah? And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth
Fine.
All right, listen up because I am only going to go through. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative. Before he touched off the riots, Crick spent time behind bars at the law. If he cooked up any sort of a plan about his legacy, the trail has to... Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall. Do I have to spell everything out? Look for data slates, notes, terminal entries? If you wrote a... It's so simple, even a rook like you can't...
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow... When you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship.
Yeah.
Oh, and your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned...
Fine. Go on. Leave me. Just be sure and thaw me out when you return.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
die today.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for...
Yeah? Oh, good.
I've been down here several times in the last few years. As long as... All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't... This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Listen. A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much. Maybe they're trying to survive on the surface.
Much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dome.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and built the bricks to keep them out of here.
Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, guys. It's nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from... Think about it, genius. We just unleashed hell on these. You have any idea how far the sound of gunfire carries? If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying.
Enough already! I should have known better than to bring both of you at this. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you...
This is just great. The hell? The plan? Let's face it. You think he rigged that collapse on purpose? I get that we're down here trying to prove ourselves. Why? Because that's what is loyal. The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some... Yeah, we're doing this right. Or maybe we should wait until the next time we're on an alien world and separated from Delgado by... We bide our time. And when the moment's right, we hit him with every... Even the almighty Delgado won't stand... Oh, come on. We're just a couple of... Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. And once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we... Hell no. Come on, we both know anything we find. If Neva wants to spend the rest of her life chasing ghosts, let her. We got more important things to do. No way. We're going to be handing Neva leadership of the Crimson Fleet on a platter. She'll be thanking us for getting... I mean, come on. I'll bet you a month's share that he's never been this... Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we... Oh, fine. So, you know, for a second there, I was on... Now, let's find a way out of here. I guess that's one way through.
doors open.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
Is anyone there? Quit screwing around and pick up. Crap! Is this thing even on? Can either of you hear me? So the two of you made it, huh? You kidding? After what just happened? After that ice fall? I didn't know what to think. I figured the two of you were crushed to death. Well, brush the dust off, and we have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about I'll make it easy for you. If you find anything that says Kriegs, this really isn't that difficult. Dios mío. Do I have to explain? You are standing in the control room for this part of the facility. Look for a switch or a terminal. No, there's no time for that. The things that attacked us are everywhere. You need to keep... And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Can't hide from me. Get ready to die!
After-action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
can't imagine being stuffed anymore. Poor bastards. Time to go! Those things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh. should talk when we get into the tower. So, have you changed your mind yet? Don't act stupid. I'm talking about off in Delgado and get... Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. You didn't see? Those aliens were tearing through them like tissue paper. It'd be a miracle. Saved us a hell of a lot. Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our... Keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose we should start off if he stashed any useful information. You hear that? Nah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me. Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. They aren't paying us enough to be pulling through the scrap heap. Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind. Look at this cell. No wonder Craigs wanted out of the place. If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry. Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards. There's got to be a way out of this goddamn place. How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit. Delgado was right. Craigs must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. We play this right.
my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
UC must have burned some serious cash when it was this place. Serves him right. chasing me tricks. Is this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving.
mess with me!
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down in the rot. Poor bastards. Like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for a quick escape zone.
Took long enough? Use the warden's intercom near the window.
Warden Tom Gillespie. Authorization 12210. This is likely to be my final log recording. The riots that started in D block have spilled into A, B, and C blocks. I've ordered everyone to fall back to the shuttle bay for evacuation. It was prisoner D03118, Jasper Cricks, who led the revolt. His crew tunneled into the armory undetected, and then all hell broke loose. If the log is recovered, I urge the UC authorities to perform a full investigation, as Cricks undoubtedly had help from the guards and the staff. I'm now heading to my personal escape shuttle, and we'll try to jump out of the system. Wish me luck. Warden Gillespie, out.
Do you have any idea how long I have been waiting? Pick up on the intercom. Finally, I was about to give up. Looks like some kind of a security office. I'm the only one left. Damn great. But finding the legacy, that is going. I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado.
That Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
Okay. Now, I'm looking at schematics for the lock. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and... According to the schematics, there is an emergency evacuation. Then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just... Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay. Let me see.
Shuttle bay activated.
Yup. It's got it. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when...
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone. Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. I could have cut you out of the deal, but I didn't. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we... Oh, you're gonna be like that. Now, let's... Leave something behind. Got another one.
yourself pretty useful.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable. I have, Dad! I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
Well, you're doing a great job, Stringbean. I'm proud of you. What do you say we get you a new outfit next time we're planet side?
Green lights. It still fits, Dad. And I love it. Now, a new
Be sure and check your pockets when we leave. Be certain you still have everything in them.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests.
The fleet protects our own.
I hope you see anything you like. We can talk about what... Always a pleasure.
There you are.
It's about time. I was about to fly down and...
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you... Demanding the... Don't worry. You finish the job, and you will get paid. But first...
Translation. Give him what you found before he...
Oh, excuse. What I meant to say was... Give me whatever you found.
Just cut the crap and give him...
That's it? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big... Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport, probably...
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even...
No, neighbor. Think. if Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, because they would be rolling in so much cash, there is no way they could keep it quiet. It's like hitting a jackpot. Not to mention, they'd need someone with Shinya's skills to keep the crypto tracing on. And as far as Galbank goes, I doubt they would bother. Their bean counters would be too busy weighing the loss. No, the legacy is out there. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have... Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big wig charity?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3...
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means...
Which means a Galbank exec will be aboard. We grabbed their credentials. Holy shit, that might actually work.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy. It's not what you're thinking. It's more. Once you're inside, you'll be able to gain access to one of their computers. Rokov is... well, he's Rokov. A real pain in the ass. He used to run with... Lately, he has been using his long-hauling skills to captain a Starliner for Trident. Gives us a... He has been trying to get his foot back in the door with us for years. But I'm not ready to let him. Good, because that is it. Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident... I need you to board that ship. Make contact with Rokov. I see what you are getting at, Rook. Just be sure to get those credentials. Anything else of value you find on Rook. You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you... But if he gets in your way... You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
Because you're the one that finished the job. You followed orders and you put your neck on the block to get that. As far as Mathis goes, I'm sure you had to drag him through the lock and We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starlin. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova.
Hell of a job you did down there, Rook. Hell of a job.
Bog's a softie, if you get to know him.
Hey, I want to talk. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet. Oh, I see. You think you're some... Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado. Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. Yeah? Well, then it just cost you big time, because now...
Careful, Mathis. You no longer have the fleet.
Now get the hell out of me way!
Yeah?
Well, I was wondering. The name's Fergus. Welcome to the last note. Guilty? You name it. We don't believe in expiration. Got it back in my experimental day. Before we fixed up Nova, she was a real... I figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Well, then you've come to... Since it's your first, one free... The good one's always... And if you like it, you're in luck. Now that's a trade secret, mate. But nothing to worry about. Only things that kill my... Nova wasn't always the loveliest. She used to be a hydro farm. Overgrown water everywhere. No. See for yourself. Last Nova never closes, so come back anytime.
Maybe. We haven't decided.
We'll have the whole settled systems on the run someday.
Well, it's just...
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a...
My score involves a one-time event being held aboard the Siren. If anyone finds out the Crimson Fleet's aboard that Starliner, the event will be canceled. There's no way I'm gonna miss it.
But here's my tip. First off, the creds you spend here go to the fleet, not to the...
I'm about to tell you something. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit at the event. They're gonna give away something called... So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those... From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to... Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with... Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away?
I suppose it is up to you to...
All Rokoff does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to... If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna... Then it's settled. All right, Rook, we're done here. Because that's exactly what you are. Beneath all of that inexperience. So get used to hearing that word until you... Good luck.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Pirates. I do not care what assurances you have been given that we are safe here. I do not trust the Crimson Fleet.
Need to have Aludra take a look at this.